What's up, everybody? This is Angry Hippie Lady, and I decided that I wanted to. Sorry, forgot my numbers now. I wanted to expand my wheat farm a little bit because I wasn't getting enough. Well, I was getting enough wheat, but I don't know. I just wanted something to do, and expanding wheat farm sounded good. I've been having some issues with some extreme lag recently, and I killed all my chickens because of it. And I thought maybe it was chicken lag, but I'm still getting it. I was mainly getting it right where the chickens were whenever I left that area, and now I'm just getting it whenever. Anyway, the show shall carry on. My mom mentioned it to my brother-in-law that I wanted a new computer, and he's the guy that would build it, or yeah, I would hope he would build it because I can't build a wow. That was horrible. Because I can't build a computer. Ta-da! Okay. Now we're just replacing this. I just wanted to do a simple task while I talked for a little bit. So I think I said in my last video and the prank video, but this past week has been a bit stressful for me. I'm in this class. It's called Mineralogy and Petrology, and I wonder if that's gonna flow out. Kind of hoping it won't. But it's a really hard class. I hadn't taken any of the prerequisite classes for it. You're supposed to have chemistry before you take that class, and I hadn't taken it. And I think there was a geology course I was supposed to take before taking it, and I hadn't done that either. And so I've been kind of stressing out about that, and hadn't allowed myself much time to play video games, much less record, because you can't record every time you play, and I mean, otherwise you get me doing this all the time, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me do monotonous things like this every episode. But I just recorded the prank video yesterday, and I wanted to do another video, and I couldn't come up with anything to do. So I decided this. I need to get on editing Waking Up, because I think Waking Up is one that I need to post today, but I don't have that ready yet. We actually need to record some more Waking Up, because last time we recorded was like a week ago. Honestly, I know I had said before that I just want to get the computer before the end of the year. Honestly, I'm hoping to get the new computer before we finish Waking Up. Do I have any sticks on me? I don't. I was gonna make a shovel, but oh, what the heck. Let's just go back and get one. But I really do hope to... I already have the money. It's just a matter of asking my brother-in-law if he would be willing to help me pick out the parts and build. I don't know why I'm looking in there. It's so sad. I don't have chickens anymore. But it saves on the lag. What am I looking for? Sticks. So, you know, I've got a pretty good idea of what I want and what I need for the new computer. But it would always be good to have a second opinion, and I don't know a lot about computers, so it's completely possible that I made a bad decision on one of the items, or I was just completely dumb on the whole thing and didn't get any of it right, which is once again completely possible because I don't know anything about computers. BOO just built his second computer, and it's amazing poor thing works. Both of them work, to be quite honest. But, you know, he did a good job. He's got a great computer. And I don't know how much he spent on this one, but the first one he said didn't cost that much. And I've been looking at it, and a lot of people have given suggestions to other people on the internet and for decent computers. And I've been using those as ideas of what I need to get and where I need to start with everything. So that's how I've gotten as far as I have. Otherwise, I would still be sitting there like, what all do I need for this computer? Because I mean, before I decided I wanted a computer, I didn't really know what all went into a computer, and so I learned quite a bit by doing this. I think a torch can go, yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and do that. And the only reason why all this is harvested, and I'm leaving it harvested, there's no water up here, is because I was messing with redstone earlier, and I kept on flicking it on and off and harvesting everything, so I just decided to get rid of the water and leave everything harvested for now, because it was just a pain to try to fix it, and there's no... it wouldn't do that on all the others. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. So yeah, I'm sorry if this isn't interesting in the least bit. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys. I like to talk to you guys every once in a while, just not saying anything in particular, just talking. It's a good time for me to just sit down and think about things, which we all need. And also, something else I've been using Minecraft for is a time where I don't think. And that's another reason why I haven't been able to record, because I just sit down and play Minecraft mindlessly. Because, you know, I'm sitting in a room all day where I have to think about things that most people don't have to think about, like the shape of a mineral, or how a crystal forms, which way the magma is flowing when this crystal forms. You know, you usually don't think about stuff like that. And that's the kind of stuff I have to think about on a regular basis, because of my major, which I'm not complaining about. I mean, it's all oh, I didn't need to mind that. I wasn't thinking. See? I wasn't thinking. Just don't think while I'm playing Minecraft now. But, ooh, iron. Mine. It's interesting. You really have to think differently when you deal with geology, and especially with this mineral thing. What it is, there's these block models, and if you've ever taken a geology upper level geology course, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like building blocks, except for they're specially made. The angles are exactly right, and and stuff like that. Cost a ton of money. I'm not joking when I say a ton of money. I'm thousands of dollars for these things. And there's my redstone. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. Let's replace this. Do a little bit of maintenance, make it look prettier. That's what I was doing before I started recording. I was doing some basic maintenance. There were some blocks that I had taken out that I had never replaced. Like, I was doing stuff like this, just replacing blocks that weren't smooth stone. I have a shovel. Why don't I use that? At least it's a little bit faster that way. It's not so painstaking. And the thing with that is, you kind of think that's easy, right? Well, you've got over 200 different kinds of models that you have to memorize. That's my dog. if you can hear her. I don't know if you can. And I'll do the ceilings later. They can be done anytime. I just want to get all this, lower level stuff taken care of, so I don't have to worry about it. But over 200 different types of models, and there's 32 crystal classes, which means after you identify the model, which is done by identifying mirror planes, rotation axis, how many different types of rotation axes there are, if there are any. Some don't. Some are just, oh gosh. It's a simple word and I can't think of it because I just don't want to. Symmetrical there. And some aren't even symmetrical. There's one that's just not even, and there isn't one of those, I don't think, in our set. At least I hadn't spotted one. I don't think there's one on the answer key either. The good thing about the class is that whenever we have to do a worksheet, she does give us an answer key. So once you finish the worksheet, you're allowed to look at the answer key and make sure you're right. And if you're not, you can do it at home because the answer key goes home with you. So, that helps a whole lot. I know there's a lot of professors that probably wouldn't do that and probably don't do that. So I'm glad I got the professor I did because I hadn't had chemistry, and she gives you all the chemistry you really need, and that helps me a whole lot because no chemistry. I would be pretty screwed if I was in somebody else's class. I need to go get some more seed, but I was going to make a hoe. I don't think I have any others around here. I think it's bright enough down here. I think I lit things up the same way. Doop, doop, there. So, yeah, it's difficult, but I was talking to my sister about it. I think I mentioned this before. And she was kind of worried about it because it is a whole lot of hard work. And every day I've come home so far, I've had a headache, and I've developed like this eye twitch because of all the stress from it. And so I was kind of worried for the first couple weeks. Actually, it was the first week because we were going to have an exam at the end of I think it was at the end of the first week that we had our first exam. And I was completely stressed out because I didn't, the first exam is always the hardest because you don't know what your professor's going to put on there. You don't know how they test. And so typically the first test you just don't do well on. And so I was kind of worried about that because it's my major, and before there was no pressure for me to do good in geology. I just did good. Did well. Proper English? I don't know. I'm not good with proper English. And yet I'm a writer. That doesn't make sense, does it? There. So, yeah. It's just really stressful. The classes I was taking before were really easy because it was just like learning basic earth processes, tectonic plates, stuff you learn in like elementary and middle school, and so it wasn't that difficult. I don't have any more sticks. Oh well. So I just waited. Let's get some seeds. Have a ton of seeds just for this occasion. I saved them up just because I knew that one day I would expand this farm, and I finally did. There. But yeah, and I have composition this semester also. It's for any of you guys who are in college in the U.S. It's English 11 or English 1200. Sorry, sophomore English, and it's not hard. It's just first paper I have to have 10 sources. I've never written an annotated bibliography, So I have to figure out what that is. And I have to write that in less than 2 weeks now. This Thursday will be 1 week. And I have to have 10 sources. And I just figured out what my topic was going to be. Because geology, the thing is, a lot of our problems are worldwide, like water, you know, sources, you know, where we're going to get our fresh water, how much fresh water we are predicted to have, fuel, how much natural gas we can get, and, you know, stuff like that, that is worldwide. My professor doesn't want that. My English professor wants things that are very small base. And that was a big issue, but I finally found something, fracking. Here in North Carolina, we have some shell areas that are predicted to have some natural gas, and so the government is going to once again screw up nature and go get some more oil because their gas tanks are hungry and they constantly need more fuel. And they just want more and more, and they don't want to figure out how to have a better way of acquiring fuel or a different fuel source even. They just don't care. That's how politicians are. They want a quick fix. They don't want to have to spend any more money than they have to. You know, so they're being paid off by the big gas companies, and it's a big deal for them. All they care about is money in the end. They don't really care about us or anybody or nature. They just care about themselves. Welcome to America. Oh, that was bleak. There we go, got that. My Uncle Nat would be all over me right now, talking like that. Every time I'm around him, political debates, just debates about everything, because we're just so different people. He's a Republican, and I'm an independent, so we clash a whole lot. And I like environment stuff, and he really doesn't care, so... Well, he claims to care, but he doesn't. His choices prove that he doesn't care too terrible much. I'm sure he'll care when the end of the world comes, but it'll be too late. Anyway, once again, bleak. Every day, I think about, on a different note, every day, since I've recorded not the prank video, but the video before that of Adventures of an Angry Hippie, I've been thinking of Skyrim. I really want to go ahead and just get it, so I can be like, yes, I got it, finally. I know I'm gonna play it. It'll be awesome. I'm excited. Ever since I heard it came out, I wanted to play it. I'd heard about Oblivion before, but I hadn't paid much attention, because at that point I wasn't really recording or playing video games for other people. So I didn't really have much. I didn't do that. Did I? I don't think I did. I wouldn't put them that close together. Is this too dark right here? Blacklight 11. I don't think it is. I think it's below 9. Oh no. So I've had a little bit of inspiration recently. Around this point, I started losing interest in a server and can't figure out what else to do. But I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. and I don't know if I can do it, but I'm sure as heck gonna try. But the TARDIS, big, it looks little, but it's really big on the inside. And I want to try to do something like that in Minecraft. I don't have a plan for it yet, so don't expect anything right now. But I do want to try to build something that kind of replicates that. And I'm not going to say it's going to be next episode because I really just don't have a plan right now. It's just kind of, I mean, I just did a wheat farm. I really don't have anything. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I talked a little bit about some stuff and things. Sorry, Sam, I took your saying. I won't do it again. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I am Angry Hippie Lady, and peace out.